And our next guest, Jamie Metzl, is a technology and healthcare futurist, former member of the World Health Organization Advisory Committee, and also a best-selling author. His newest book, Superconvergence, tracks the intertwined technologies of AI, genetics, and biotechnology. You assured me, Jamie, that it was a light beach read. I don't know about that.
It is.
All right, before we get into the origins of COVID, I just got to ask you about Dr. Kui's testimony today that the Wuhan lab is testing a new virus that could be even more deadly than COVID?
Well, there is a proliferation of virology labs around the world. They're being built everywhere, in China, in developing countries everywhere. There are no meaningful international regulations of these labs. So there are lots of labs working on all kinds of viruses, some of which are really scary viruses, including this lab in Wuhan and many others. And that's why there's this mismatch between the dangerous work that's being carried out all around the world and the absence of frameworks for doing it safely. And it's my belief, as you know, Elizabeth, that COVID-19 most likely stems from a research-related incident in Wuhan. But if we aren't careful, if we don't build the infrastructure and the governance infrastructures we need, Dr. Kui is exactly right. We're going to have another pandemic, and it could well be worse than COVID-19.
That's really scary.
It is scary, and we should be scared, and we should be angry that not enough progress has been made since COVID-19. And the reason is there are all these competitions, certainly internationally. China has prevented any meaningful investigation into COVID-19. Right now, the pandemic treaty is being negotiated on the international level. And it's not even one of the possibilities having a treaty that could have, had it been in place, prevented COVID-19.
All right. Two of the scientists testified today that there's, quote, zero evidence that COVID emerged naturally. They say the probability that it came from nature is 1 in a million. Do those odds sound right to you?
Whether it's 1 in a million, 1 in 10 million, or 1 in 10,000, the overwhelming weight of the available evidence leans in the direction of a research-related origin in Wuhan. The reason why we can't prove it definitively is that China is destroying samples, hiding records, imprisoning journalists, has a gag order on Chinese scientists, blocking international investigation. If we were having a mafia trial and the witnesses kept dying, we wouldn't say, hey, I guess we can't prove the guilt of the mafia don. It's really suspicious behavior.
Eco Health Alliance, it was funding some research at the Wuhan lab. It denies funding gain-of-function research. But Senator Rand Paul pointed out, quote, this virus didn't show up clunky and poorly transmissible. This virus showed up immediately very transmissible in humans, as if it had been pre-adapted in a lab.
So when the first SARS virus emerged 20 years ago, you could actually see from the genetic analysis of the virus that it was mutating, it was trying different things, it was evolving. This virus, on day one, it shows up primed to infect humans. It infects humans better than it infects bats. Yeah. And so that, in my mind, again, is another piece of evidence that says, well, why is that? And one very, very likely answer is it was trained to do that in a laboratory environment.
You know, given China's refusal to cooperate, 1 million Americans are dead of COVID, many, many millions more across the planet. Are we ever going to know?
So it's an absolute outrage. The Economist figure is 28.3, I think, million excess deaths, 1 million Americans, trillions of dollars of losses. It's just not acceptable that China is preventing a meaningful investigation. If this had been sparked in the United States, we would have the same demands of our government, because if we don't do a full investigation, if we don't get to the bottom of what went wrong, we are going to leave ourselves at great danger for the next one.
And here's the problem with bugs like this in today's globalized society, what some secretive, dictatorship is doing in their labs can affect everybody else across the planet. And
I don't want you to get too depressed, because yes, that's true. And we have new amazing capabilities, things that I write about in the book, to respond. So we have these great vaccines. No, don't be in the cliff. This is, you can
Here's the book.
Wave it around.
I'm going to take
it's upside down.
It's upside down. I'm going to take it to the pool.
And you tell me if it's not a beach read, I'll give you a full refund. I think you got it for free, but I'll give
it for free. But I'm sure it's a beach read. Thanks, Jamie Metzl. Always great to see you.